Okay, this is not going to be very long, but I just want y'all to know something. There's a reason why all of these people who don't like divestors always say, well, if you're divested, then why are you paying attention to this? And why are you watching this? Well, I watch you because you're raggedy, and in other sectors, they are exposing the fuck out of some of these people. The fuck. But what it is y'all want to be able to exist amongst divestors, and we're not supposed to know what y'all have going on. Okay? That's what it is. And see, do not pay attention to all of these women who are like, oh, they're going to interact with other races of women. No, you won't. You wouldn't last a minute amongst those women. Because what they do is they research people before they give them their hard-earned money. Okay? You literally have women on other social media platforms suggesting that they can teach you how to level up, and then you find out like your life is fucked up. So if your information doesn't work for you, how can it work for somebody else? And this whole idea that, okay, because we're all Black women, that means that people have the right to use that to overcharge you, that's abusive as hell. That's the same shit people were calling Boyce Watkins out with whatever finance classes that he was teaching, right? It was a white man that said, well, you know, this information is available for like half the cost all over the place. And the dude that was working with Boyce was like, well, you know, for Black people, they really like it when you attach the label Black to it. And you all have to understand that there are women who do the same thing. There are Black women who will say, well, let's attach the label Black woman to a class so that you feel like you're a part of something, and you'll pay $350 for some shit that's free. You'll give somebody $350, right? Your name, your address, all your information, but you won't know that their mods have been convicted of identity theft. And I'm telling you, I'm not just saying this shit. The videos are out there. I was appalled. I found out about this last night, and I was like, wait. And it's not just people talking, they are showing court documents. They're showing mugshots. They're showing criminal records. They're showing proof of a name change, right? They're showing it. And one girl is all the way out there. I don't know who she done upset. Okay, but they know her name on some of them sites. And she's plastered all over the internet as she's telling you, well, I can tell you how to level up and I can tell you how to do better for yourself. But it's like, sis, what are you talking about? You'll never be able to have a brand because of all the shit that's out there about you, but it's your fault. Do you understand? There are people who are allegedly doing jar spells on y'all. And see, for those of us who are Black women from the US, we're mostly Christian. So you don't understand the way that certain belief systems work. People can't just cast a spell and then boom, they throw some shit at you. They have to have a tie to you to be able to perform those rituals. And you don't know that, right? So you just hand over your money, you hand over your information, and you've now given people access to you spiritually. Y'all need to be careful. See, the real reason that people don't like divested Black women is because you can't pull that shit on us. You know what I'm saying? You can't say, oh, I have this class and pay me just because I'm a Black woman. We're going to say, well, what are your credentials? What gives you the right to put together this information and package it to me when I can go over here and pay a fraction of the cost, or I can go over here and the information is free. A lot of y'all that want to do them phone calls, you know that on those sites, they have tutorials from women who do those like adult sex calls, and you can access those tutorials for free. So why is it okay to give someone hundreds of dollars for information that is free simply because she's another Black woman? So because we're all Black, that gives you the right to exploit me? That gives you the right to access these girls' information and they have no idea what's going on? And then you use the weight of, your subscriber base to shame people from saying anything. Y'all got to be careful. Because I'm telling you, these people are out here. That's why I've been telling y'all for the longest, listen, if you're going to do certain things, make sure you do it in a way where it doesn't bite you in the ass. If you're going to be around people, make sure you know a little something about them. If you're going to give people access to your PayPal and all that shit, make sure you know who they are. Because I'm sorry, but you don't have the right to take from me just because you're another Black woman. You don't have the right to manipulate younger Black women just because you're another Black woman. And y'all don't understand. These bitches will have you in the same fucked up predicament that they're in if you're not careful. And these bitches were not careful about themselves when they were younger. So they're out there and now they want to put you in the same position. They can't have anybody's business or a brand. Okay? Because once people research them, they're going to be like, oh no. They can't be nobody's housewife or paid, girlfriend. Because once a man looks at them, they're going to be like, no. They can't go get anybody's job when your ass is on the internet fucking yourself with a dildo. Because at that point, you're not eligible to be hired for certain positions. Nobody's going to take you seriously. You didn't take yourself seriously. Nobody's going to give you their information once they know that one of your mods has been convicted of identity theft several times. Once people see, oh, well, I can just go over here and get the information either for free or a fraction of the cost. No, nobody's going to give you a couple $100s for some shit that's already out there. And y'all sit here on these other apps talking cash shit about divestors and, oh, well, if they're divested, then why are they paying attention? Well, bitch, you don't get to say that it's okay for you to be a grifter and a scammer and a fraud. And then when people find out, well, you shouldn't have been looking anyway. Well, no, bitch, you shouldn't be defrauding people. You shouldn't be on one hand acting like you care about Black women and then on the other hand, like robbing bitches left and right. It shouldn't be okay for you to call other Black women doxers as you are getting other Black women's information and possibly sharing it with a Black woman who has been convicted of identity fraud, along with shit like petty larceny and all that shit. Like, you don't get to do that and then think that nobody's going to respond to you. No, bitch. No. And I'm not going to keep finding out shit about people and not saying nothing because I don't owe you hoes nothing. The way y'all sit out here and drag people and lie on people and do all this raggedy shit behind troll accounts, and then you act like, well, I can't believe that, Leah said this about me or Leah showed this about me. Well, bitch, I don't owe you shit. These other Black women don't owe you shit. And I'm telling y'all, if you ever want any semblance of normalcy and happiness, please learn how to look shit up before you just hand your shit to people who ain't about shit. I'm not telling you it's wrong to be a sex worker, but pay attention to the women who do it and they're actually making money. They're actually pretty much able to put themselves in the position to be set for life. They're able to walk away from it whenever they want because they're not playing with their pussy all over the internet. You're talking about you can teach other Black women to be expensive and elegant. Like, bitch, your shit is free. On them websites, listen, on them websites that they showed that you're on, you don't even have to click to pay for the videos. You go on the site and just scroll through and it previews all your shit. And then even people who do pay for the video, it's like $3.99, $4.99. You don't value yourself at all. Because if you did, there's no way that there would be videos of you on the internet where for $3.99, you're showing the world your whole essence. The women who do that stuff and actually care about themselves, like, you gonna break bread with them before you see anything. And to insert that into the space and to say, well, these are the women who can tell you about men. No, there are women who can tell you how to fleece men if that's what you want to do. But it's not a bitch who's all over the internet showing her ass and her pussy, and she devalues herself so much that you don't even have to pay to see it. You don't have to pay to see it. She's charging y'all hundreds of dollars, but random men on the internet don't have to pay shit to see her entire body. And then have the Black motherfucking audacity to look at other Black women and try to browbeat us into paying you. Like, no, make them niggas that look up your shit on the internet pay you. Make them pay you. Make them pay your bills since they get to see your whole ass and pussy. But don't look at me and act like it's some type of a privilege to be around you. Like, bitch, no the fuck it's not, because you're not fucking shit. You're nobody. You ain't shit. You ain't gonna ever be shit. But y'all sit on these apps all fucking day. It is a channel exposing the fuck out of some of these people. And like I said, court documents showing proof of a name change. Court documents showing a criminal history that spans 2 decades. Information showing exactly where to find you because you're not even smart enough to make sure that your shit's not linked. Y'all are gonna be real fucked up listening to these people, man. That's all the fuck I'm gonna tell you. And y'all can be mad all you want, and you can say, well, why are you looking? Because my eye is always going to be on you, because I know you're a fucked up person. I know you're not about shit. I know you're evil and demented, and you don't mean anybody well. And at the end of the day, you don't even love yourself. Because like I said, a woman who loves herself would never be on the internet for free where men can just see everything without paying for anything. And see, that's what we keep telling y'all about these women who have what I call the black male mindset. So when it comes to men, they have no requirements. But then with women, it's give me, give me, give me. And it's like, no. A lot of us work hard for our money. And it doesn't, like, even if I don't work hard for it, like, bitch, it's still my money. I don't owe you shit. I don't like giving anybody my money except for my 2 nieces and my nephew. And I like doing stuff for my parents. Everybody else, I really don't know. But a random ass bitch on the internet talking shit, yelling and screaming and, oh, you owe me this, you owe me that. Like, who are you? Who are you that anybody owes you anything? That is why you notice, and I'm sure some of you all have noticed that when people ask me for my personal opinion about where these conversations about divestment and the original intent of BWE came from, some of these bitches will never, ever get any acknowledgement from me because I know you're not about anything. And be clear, the women directing you, right, ushering you to these people that are associated with those who commit identity fraud, and to these people who, for like $3.99, $4.99, you can see them just doing whatever, and you can see it for free if you just do the preview. The people around them hoes know exactly who those women are. There's no way that they don't know that those bitches are fucked up and raggedy. So you gotta wonder, like, if you claim to care about Black women, why would you try to usher other Black women into a space with women like that? And why would you be upset with Black women who look and say, well, wait a minute, why do I have to pay you when this shit is for free? What is it about you that is better than the information that is free or the information that you can get in a book for like $10, $11, $12? It's a money grab. Because you can't go anywhere else and make money. Because let's be clear, like, if you know anything about men, men do not value anything that anybody can access. So once they know you're on the internet for free, just out here, they don't value you. So they're not going to pay you. They're probably not even going to click to watch the full video. So you're not going to get anything from them. You can't get a job because you fucked up your life with the type of crimes you've committed. You know, everybody has a past, but it's certain shit that, like, once you do it, hello, baby. It's certain shit that once you do it, you make yourself, like, unemployable. So you can't get money that way. You can't have a business and make money because your brand is going to be tarnished because of the reputation you establish for yourself. So the only other way that you can make money is to scam and defraud other Black women. And the reason that y'all are so upset that there are so many divested Black women now who are like really growing and like really shining out here, y'all are upset because they can do the shit that you can't do. They can grow. They can shine. They can build platforms. Or at any moment, they could walk away from this shit and go back to their beautiful lives. But this is all you have. But this is all you have because it's the world that you created for yourself. And it's just extremely disgusting for you to be that type of person and then think that you are an authority. Think that you have the right to speak on Black women who go out here and, hey, you work hard. Even if you like just get money from a man, like that's hard. You know what I'm saying? You have to look pretty. You have to get yourself together. That's hard work as well. But they go out here and they do it and they're honorable with it so that, you know, if they want to be able to walk away from it, they can. So that they're not just plastered all over the internet for an eternity. And see, it used to be a time where if you had that type of reputation as a woman, you would know your fucking place. And bitch, I'm sorry, your place is in the bottom. Your place is beneath the bitches who are not in your position. But the problem is you've messed up your life. You've ruined your life. You won't ever be able to do anything more than what you're doing right now. And you want to drag other Black women down with you. And that's evil. A lot of y'all keep saying, oh, no, you're dark. No. There's light. There's dark. Dark is just about balance. Okay, so like an eye for an eye. You do something fucked up happens to you. You do something nice happens to you. But then there's evil. And evil is you're going to be a destructive force to people who have not done anything to you. And that is what is going to happen to any of those girls who are listening to them people. And I'm just going to put it out there. Y'all do with it what you will. But learn, like, before you give people your hard-earned money, and I'm not talking about, listen, if a person is creating content, they're putting time into their platform, that's one thing. You want to support that. If a person has a business or a brand and you like their products, it's nothing wrong with supporting that. But for a person to say, well, I'm giving you information that you could get for free, but you should pay me because I'm another Black woman, bitch, no. That's not going to fucking work. That's not how we're doing things. Do you understand the world that we're living in right now? Like, it's very possible that the economy is going to crash. It's very possible that we're going to have to go over there and address Vladimir Putin. You have people dealing with the fact that, you know, food's going up, gas, all that other shit. You have women out here putting themselves through school, trying to better themselves. They could use their money. And even, listen, even if you're relaxed and you're comfortable, like maybe I just want to take my money and go shopping. Or I want to get my hair done. I want to get my nails done. I want to buy some clothes. I want to drop a bag on my nieces and my nephew. Like, it's my money. And you don't deserve my money. I don't owe you money just to sit in a space and get information that's out there for free. See, it used to be a time, this is how I can tell, like, some of y'all don't have grandmamas and aunties. Y'all just don't. Because it used to be a time where older Black women would look at the younger Black women and say, hey, do not be around this girl unless you want to end up in her position. Okay? You want to be hypergamous and level up? Pay attention to the bitches who are able to do it. If you want to be a comfortably happy working class or middle class Black woman, be around the bitches who are able to do it. Okay? If you want to be a pampered housewife, pay attention to the bitches who can do it. Because how the fuck can you tell me something and you can't do it for yourself? How can you talk about quote unquote leveling up when you haven't done it yourself? How can you talk about having a proper image when you playing in your pussy on the internet and anybody can see it? Anyway, y'all have a good one. I'm gonna talk to y'all soon. Okay. But yeah, you bitches on Clubhouse need to grow the fuck up. And you need to understand that you're looking real entitled. And y'all are out here. Them people exposed some of these hoes back in 2021. Be careful. Because it's not doxing to share information that has already been presented. Y'all have a good one.